What is up, guys? Neumatix here with another Minecraft mod showcase. Today we're going to be going over some mods that work really well if you had them all together. And if you can tell, if you look behind me, that's a sneak peek at what we're going to be going over. So without further ado, let's do this. Now the first mod we have is called Wasteland Reborn by Hanneman99. This mod adds in a whole new world that you can go ahead and go into to make your Minecraft survival a whole lot more difficult. All you do is end up in this little cave. I guess it would be your little bunker where you just get a bed, a light, and a chest with a couple items inside. Sometimes you get something good, sometimes not so good. So luckily we got a sword, we got some food, and we got a leather cap. You're going to really want to pay attention to your food because there's not a lot when you come up and look out across this wasteland. You're going to be careful because there are tons of zombies that can spawn out during the day, and as you can see, this world is completely revamped to make it look like a wasteland. So in this new world, you're going to come across very little water. This is about as much water as you're going to come across anywhere, and as you can tell, there's only some netherrack on fire and dirt all over the place. And other than that, there's a lot of sand structures out in the distance. That's pretty much everything in this world. That's all it is composed of, is some little bit of water, some dirt all over the place, and some sand. But you can come across some good structures that can help you, aid you as you go through your survival world, because you're really going to need the help. Because there is a very short amount of food that you can come across. As you can see, this is actually a trap, so you would need to just come over here, look inside, and you see, oh, we got really lucky here with some more food and some feathers, so you can go ahead and create maybe some bows or arrows later on. But this is pretty much what it's composed of, and it's a lot harder, like I said, because you have to go ahead and fight zombies not only during the night, but during the day as well. The only way you're going to really be finding anything worthwhile to grow is going to be when you go down into the cave systems and get some in chests that are around those spawners. That's going to be your best bet. Otherwise, you're probably going to be going to the nether to find some more treasure chests and maybe getting lucky with some seeds randomly appearing in some. And like in a regular vanilla Minecraft, you'd be like, oh, why am I getting just some seeds? Which in this world, you'd be like, yes, finally I got some seeds. And by the way, I just realized I came across this randomly generated chest in this wasteland, and it did have some seeds in it. So you might be able to get lucky finding some seeds in chests in the open around these ruin type structures. So you could go ahead and find those limited amounts of water with one grass block in the middle to go ahead and try and grow your crops. You're probably going to want to go to the nether sooner rather than later. This is where the next mod ties in. This next mod is called Natural Nether Portals that randomly spawn inside the world just like this. So all you'd have to do is find a little bit more obsidian to go ahead and construct this thing. Sometimes you'll find them like this, sometimes like this, and sometimes you might even get lucky enough to find a complete one just randomly spawned out in your world. So you're definitely going to want to go ahead and find as many of these as you can, and maybe even try to make a rail system connecting them to one another so that you'd have easy traveling through each of your nether portals. For those of you out there that think zombie spawning during the day, limited access to food and water and growing crops is enough, I say to you, you're crazy. But that's besides the point. I have a solution to your problem. You can easily go ahead and go download the mod First Aid by ICHTTT. This goes ahead and changes your entire health system to make it a lot more difficult to survive in Minecraft. Up in the left hand corner, you can go ahead and see a brand new UI that's going to be based for your health now. So if I go ahead and hit the little key that I need to, it's H for me, you can go ahead and change that in the config or the options. It'll show you your different health on each part of your body. So if you have lost all your hearts on your head, you will die immediately, and the same goes for your body. So like for instance, if you went ahead and hurt your right leg, you might get a debuff of slowness, and the same goes for maybe an arm. If you went ahead and lost the hearts on your arm, you may have a debuff on mining. This mod works a little differently for health as well. Instead of eating any old regular meat or something like that to go and heal yourself, you're still gonna have to do that to keep your saturation up so that your hearts don't go down up in that left hand corner. But instead of healing yourself with food, you can heal yourself with bandages, plaster, and you can numb the pain for a while with some morphine. So if you wanted to go ahead and use some bandages, well, bandages take wool and string, and then plaster uses string and wool. Plaster is going to be less effective, bandages are going to be more effective. So you kind of get the gist of this, but here's the deal. You do realize that there are no sheep around. You do realize that, right? So now your health is going to be a whole lot harder to maintain in this wasteland because there are no sheep around. So you're going to be basically looking in the chest to hopefully find some random string popping up here and there, so you can go ahead and put your bandages together to heal yourself. Now that, my friends, is a real challenge. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for me. I hope you enjoyed all the mods I went ahead and went over, and I think you would agree with me that these mods work perfectly together within this wasteland. And if you go ahead and check this out, leave me some comments down below to let me know how you like it, or maybe some of the mods you chose to use in this wasteland. And as always guys, please subscribe to my channel to get content like this every weekend. Thanks again guys, see you in the next one, peace!